is exactly why your $2,000 clients hate your automated emails and how you can fix it with an AI concierge. So let's get building. So for this system, what you're going to need is Make.com. Sign up on Make.com for free. So once you sign up, you click on create scenario here to create your scenario. And the first thing that you want to do is watch for when a customer makes a purchase. So this could be from your purchase database or your inventory database or wherever you hold data of orders from, right? So you are going to use spreadsheet in this example. Of course, if you use Shopify, you can also use that, but I don't have a Shopify store, so it's difficult for me to show that in this demo. But if you do have a Shopify store, you can of course connect your Shopify to make.com. So let me try to find an inventory database that I had somewhere that I used for one client one time back. Let me try to find that. I think you're going to use this. So say this is your orders page. So every time someone makes a new order or orders a new product, they get dropped in here or something. So of course your item description will be listed here. So let's just say this is a luxury perfume that contains, I mean, I do not sell perfume, so I really don't know. I do hear people talk about the primary note, the what note. I don't know anything about perfume, so best be sure that this description off the top of my head is not going to be the best, but I'm just trying to get past this so that you can actually see the setup. But for your business, you would know that you have to have an orders page where all of your orders come in. That's where this automation is going to build off of. The content, let's just say that's a description, right? So that is the page that we are going to pull here. So we call our Google Sheet and we want to watch for new roles. So every time a new order has been made and it comes into our orders page, let me move this. So my connection, let me see what I'm connected to here. Okay, yeah, that works. And what I'm searching for here is going to be perfume. Which of the inventory am I looking for? Sheet 1, inventory sheet 1. So I'm going to come here and search for inventory sheet 1. And my sheet is sheet 1, of course, and I think I'll just do 1. So I'll do this and I save this, and of course I save this. I'm going to add my second module, which is going to be the AI module that is going to go through the details of that, the item description and everything about that, the order that the person has placed, so it can generate, a custom message and a custom maybe onboarding or something to the clients. In this case, it's a product, so they might just tell them how to use it, how to dress it, how to pair with it, and all the things depend. So the way you prompt your AI here is going to be dependent on the kind of things that you sell, right? So if maybe for in this case perfumes, you might want to tell them how to spray, when to use it, if they need to put it in a closet for some time for it to, I think people say for it to defrost or something. I can't find the right word, but basically so that the fragrance becomes a lot lighter and lasts longer. Any information that they just need here to be able to use your products beauty to be able to use your products perfectly, you might want to add that in your prompt here. So we're going to do add a module here, and we're going to do OpenAI, and we want to generate a complete here. So this is my prompt. So I'm going to add it. My connection already exists here, but if yours doesn't, just click on add here, go to the billings page, and you will see how to provide your details and get your API key and your organization ID. So my model here, I will do 4. I'll do 4 mini. And my messages here, I'm going to add a developer here, and the text content is going to be something that I copied. So what I'm going to do here is a customer just post search. So I'm also going to add item description here, just so it can use that to write the. I'm going to add here right now, so the user, and this time I'm going to provide the product details of the customer, got, and then the product here is the item name and the name of the person you might want to have here, but in this case I don't have a field that has name, so I'm just going to type that in. But in your own case, of course, your main orders page, you always have like the person that ordered it, the time the person made orders. It will be more, it will be more detailed than what I have here in this demo. So my item description is going to come from here, and I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save this. So now what I want you to do, one thing I did forget to say here is to write an onboarding email. I want it to be an onboarding message, in this case an email, because we want to send them an email. But in your own case, if you're doing WhatsApp, whatever medium that you use to communicate with them, you can also tell it here, so that way it will know how to write the message. So what I want here is email in my own case. So what I'm going to do is return as a JSON, return output as a JSON. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this. Sorry. The next thing I'm going to do now is I need to run this, by the way, so that I will get my output. So that way I can pass the JSON so that it can give me, the email subject and the email body. So my result here, you can see it has clustered everything together. So I need to copy this as it is, and then I copy this, and then I add this, and I'm going to pass a JSON in this case, and I want to pass my JSON here. I'm going to add my data structure. In this case is email, high-ticket email, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to add my data that I copied here, and then I generate this. So you can go ahead and generate everything I need for me, and then I save this, and my output is going to come from here, and I save this, and of course I save this. So my last module here is going to be the module that actually goes out to send the email. So what I'm going to do here is call my email, and I want to send an email here. So I'm going to add my recipient here to be of course, when you get on your others page, you're going to have means of communication with them. Like I said before, if it is WhatsApp, you're going to get the WhatsApp number on your others page. If in my own case email, I will have that in my others page. So let me just add that here, just so. So this is my email. Going to go ahead and add that all over here. Same email for this demo, but of course in yours to be different. So we come back here, and my email address is going to come from E here. Yeah, E. And then the subject here, sorry, is going to come from here. And then the body here is going to come from here. And to have the signature on the closing. I don't know why it kind of separated that for me. I think that's what I did in my JSON. So if you're not okay with that, you just do it better. And then you save this. And then you save this. So you can go ahead and run this one time to see. So as you can see, this is the email that we received. See how beautiful it is. But if you're not okay with how it looks, just go back in and tweak your prompt, make it better, so that because the better your prompt, the better your output, right? I really hope you found this useful. If you did, make sure to subscribe, share this video with another business owner that you think might find this system very useful. And if you want a custom system for your business, do how to reach out to me on LinkedIn, and I'll be responding to all of your DMs. And I think that's a wrap for me today. I will see you tomorrow.